Hello everyone, so it is actually now Monday. It's about 12:30 I think. I haven't put up a video for the last couple of days for so many reasons. It's been so frustrating. Basically, I lost the footage, some of the footage that I filmed on Thursday for putting up on Friday, and it just didn't really seem to make much sense putting it up because I couldn't refilm any of it anyway. And I explained in that video why I wasn't going to film on Friday for my Saturday video for my weight loss update. So yeah, it was a bit annoying, but it is what it is. It's happened before where I've lost footage, or footage has got corrupted and things like that. It's so annoying. Luckily, it doesn't happen too much, but when it does happen, it can be annoying. The thing is with videos like this, you can't really refilm things. I mean, you can re-say something, but you can't react something. And I thought rather than just stressing myself out, I just wouldn't have a video up, which, isn't really the end of the world anyway. So yeah, basically on Friday, it was Brooke's sports day. So John had booked the day off work for us to go and watch her on sports day. And then we were just we were out for most of the day and we were just doing stuff here and there. So I just didn't really get the chance to film my update video, and then we had a really busy weekend, so I couldn't do it then. But like I said, it's just one of them things. If there are times when I can't get a video up, I do try and let you know. Unfortunately, I had explained it in Thursday's video, which didn't end up going up on Friday, so I hope that all makes sense, kind of. I wasn't feeling too great on kind of late Thursday night. I started getting really bad pains in the back of my neck, and it was kind of going down my shoulder and my arm, and I just felt so sore. It was just unreal. I felt like all my muscles were really tight. And I tried to do some stretches. I tried to do some foam rolling just to kind of release it felt like loads of tension, and nothing was working. I was icing them, I was rubbing them, and yeah, it was horrible. Even all my forearms were hurting. So I decided not to exercise. I know I was going to do legs anyway, but even moving my head around was quite painful. So I didn't work out then, and I didn't work out Friday as well because I was still in a little bit of pain. I feel a lot better today and yesterday. I have still been getting a little bit of pain. But I feel because I've been doing this for what feels like a really long time now, I really know when to stop. And to me, that is really important, that if you need rest, then you should rest. I don't think there's anything wrong with taking a couple of days off the gym if you haven't intended to. I would rather take a couple of days off and let my body fix whatever's wrong with it, or just rest my muscles. Because had I gone in, I could have really injured myself and ended up having a couple of weeks off. I did a few years ago when me and my mum used to do Zumba. I kind of lifted my arm up really weird and way too quick. And I'd hurt the back of my shoulder. I don't know if it was my shoulder joint, where your shoulder blade is. And I couldn't do anything for weeks, and it was so painful. I went to the doctors about it a few times. And it was the most frustrating thing because I kept trying to go back, and it was just way too painful. So I ended up having to take a couple of weeks off, and I think I ended up having to take a week or so off work as well. So when I can and when I feel like I need to, I will rest. And it shouldn't be such a bad thing. I think muscle recovery is just as important as actually working out as well, which is something that I'm really bad at when I actually work out, is my rest times. And the thing about that is that I wonder if that's why I'm in so much pain, because I haven't been giving myself enough rest time. So I'm not letting my muscle kind of, calm down, go back to normal, however you want to put it, and then do the next set. Because obviously if you are really struggling after a couple of reps and you've got to do 12 or 15 reps, then the chances are you're going to be moving your body around, and you're not going to be doing the exercise properly. And I've spoken about it before, but obviously form is really important, because otherwise it's kind of pointless. If you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing and you're a bit all over the place, you're probably just going to injure yourself more than anything. And I mean, I don't lift particularly heavy, I would say. I do lift heavier than I used to, and when I work out with like my sister, who, you know, she doesn't really work out anyway, it does make me realise that I do lift slightly heavier. So obviously I want to be careful because I do want to build up my strength. So yeah, that is something that is super important to do. I'm also incredibly happy for 2 reasons. Number one, I finally got a pair of the GYMSHARK seamless leggings. I'm wearing them right now. I will show you them in a second. And I was just browsing the internet and I just happened to go on My Protein and they were having 40% off. So I picked up some BCAAs. It was really, really late at night and I just did it really quickly. But if you go on their website, they pretty much always have some sort of offer on. It is really good, and if you sign up, they normally do like send you a lot of offers. So yeah, I picked up the 250 gram in blue raspberry flavour, of course. It is just delicious. I don't think I'd try any other flavours just because I know how much I like that. But yeah. So, picked up the GYMSHARK seamless leggings. I got the, I think it's blueberry, the medium ones. I'll show you them now. I've just like tied up my top so that you can see them. I picked them up in a size medium. I think that these are hands down the best leggings ever. I don't exactly have the nicest body shape, that's not the point, but they are so super high-waisted. Like my belly button is all the way down here. They are really, really, really high-waisted. They are so comfortable and flattering, and they're really not like, they're not at all, like they don't make me feel really hot. But the best thing I think about them is, I don't know how well you'll be able to see, but the best thing that I like about them is the fact that they don't have like the seam coming up your bum. The reason that I really like that is because that makes you look like you've got like a wedgie. And when you've got a bit of a saggy bum like I do, it doesn't look the most flattering, whereas this, I just feel like it gives you such a nice body shape. And it has the like, the contour lines like here, and it just, I don't know, I just really like them. I'm really looking forward to doing a leg workout wearing them. I probably don't have like the best underwear on with them. The band does really kind of like keep everything in, but it's like so stretchy. So I think medium's a good size. And I do like the way that they fit around my waist, but they also fit around my bum, because that is definitely something that I'm already having a problem with, because I naturally have quite, well, for my size, I have a little bit of a smaller waist. And it's definitely something that I think has shown the most during my like weight loss. So yeah, I really like them. I just think they're so like flattering, and even if I had like a bit of a crop top, I'd feel comfortable wearing them, but I probably wouldn't wear this underwear because it's kind of bunched up here. So I wouldn't wear anything that bunches up like that. Probably rambled on for about 20 minutes now. So I'm just putting away washing and stuff, and I'm just kind of chilling out because I'm not really very hungry. I had an iced coffee when I got to work because I was so thirsty and I was tired, so I just needed a little bit of a pick-me-up. But yeah, so my other goal in life is to be a GYMSHARK athlete, because I just think that'd be so cool. So yeah, so I'm going to get on with stuff and then I'll catch up with you in a bit. Hello everyone, so it's now 4:10 and I've just had a packet of mini gingerbread man. They're only like 115 calories per bag, so I've always found that like if I have like a sweet tooth or a good treat for me to have is gingerbread man. I feel like most people have, you know, something that's maybe slightly sweet that settles well with your stomach, and gingerbread men is always a good treat for me because I don't find that it bloats me or I put on loads of weight or anything like that. And obviously they're so small, like the bag hardly weighs anything. It's only 25 grams, so it only has, you know, less than 18 grams per bag, which is fairly good. And I've been drinking some Diet Coke as well. We're going to be going swimming soon, so we're going to walk up to my work and we're going to have hot dogs for our tea tonight. John's going to be making them. So I'm probably just going to have mine with some cheese and some onion. That will probably be it, to be honest, because that's all I really fancy having. I don't think I mentioned this earlier, but we actually ended up going out for dinner last night. We went to Pizza Express because there's one in our town, and I've been promising Brooke, and also Brooke's friend's mum has been promising her, that we take them together, and they were going last night. Yeah, so we all ended up going out last night. We had such a nice time. It was such a nice meal.
I know I had pasta.
You did. The one thing that I like about Pizza Express is obviously the pizzas are like thin and crispy, so they're not as filling, they're not as heavy. I mean, they hardly, like, just in weight, they hardly weigh anything. Whereas if you go to like Pizza Hut, the pizzas are so thick and they'll be so full of like flour and everything.
Yes.
I mean, I try and always choose like thin and crispy pizzas if I ever do have pizza anyway, just because it's always the better option in my eyes anyway. So I've not eaten a lot today. I've just not been hungry today. We didn't eat too late last night, but we ate a fair amount. Me and John shared a starter. I had my pizza, and then we did have a little sort of dessert after. But yeah, it was because I don't obviously eat like that a lot. Like, I just feel really full for ages, and even to the next day. It's like a lot of people, you know, some people do say that if you're hungry and you've got no calories left, then you take calories from the next day, and it's to me it's kind of that kind of thing. And you know, obviously I didn't eat last night, and it's already kind of come out my system today. You know, your body takes a while to break things down and stuff like that, so I do like to give my body a chance to do that. And it's obviously not something that I do often, it's not something I plan on doing often, but every once in a while, you know, it's nice. And it's the same thing of like giving myself a break from like going in the gym, because I was doing some stuff on my laptop earlier, so I was like looking down and you know, doing what I was doing, and then my neck started hurting again. So I do wonder if it's because obviously I spend a lot more time on my laptop editing, you know, nearly on a daily basis, and I do tend to check my phone a lot more because I'm putting up videos more often. So I think that's why I do need to be careful, because obviously being on a laptop's, you know, or computer a lot can give you like neck pain and back pain, and I sit on the couch and do it as well, which is worse considering I have a desk back there. So I need to start sitting on the desk more, and maybe just raising my laptop a bit higher so I'm not like looking down so much. So we're just gonna kind of relax a bit, watch a bit of TV, and then we're gonna walk up in a little while, because it does take quite some time to walk, even though I've already been there this morning, walked to and from work, and I've got to do it again. So I'll also kind of give you a bit of an update, probably in the description box, of how my GYMSHARK leggings are when I do a workout, because I feel like that's, you know, the real test, it's the real reason I got them. And I'm doing legs. Today's video has probably been ridiculously rambly, but there you go. Sometimes that's just how it is. Not a lot of food, but you know, I do like to show everything that I do, and I know that to some people they might be quite shocked, but I'm just being honest, and some days this is just what it's like. And I think when you're trying to lose weight, it can almost seem quite drastic, but I'm not going to be eating like this forever, and I will get my calories up significantly once I get to my maintenance like weight. So yeah, so I am going to just relax now, and then I will catch up with you in a bit.